Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ebony. I am a human design reader, expert, and coach. And today we are starting the gate series. So I'm going to go through all of the gates, all 64 of the gates, and talk about the shadow expression, the gift expression, and the city expression, and give you a little bit about what each gate is and what it does. So there's going to be 64 videos in this series. I'm going to try and get through it as quickly as possible so we can get to everyone's gates, but be patient with me. I will get to your gate, I promise, but we're just gonna go from 1 to 64. Actually, I'm gonna do 1, 64, 2, 63, so we kind of meet in the middle. Yeah. And you know, we'll get there. If you are interested in working with me, whether through courses, programs, or a reading, the information will be in the description box. Is that all that I want? That's all I want to say. Okay, so today we're diving into gate 64, which is the gate of confusion, which sounds kind of scary, but I promise it's not. So the shadow expression of this gate is confusion. And the reason for that is because this gate, when it's defined, it gets downloads. So when people talk about, oh, I got a download, not everyone actually gets traditionally what is called a download. So basically what this gate does is it downloads information in like these huge blocks. Like it's like, if you think of like the really old like word processors, when everything is justified and there's no spaces, there's no like bullet points, it's all just one block of like words and you're looking at it and you're like, oh my god, this is so much information. That's what this gate does. When it gets information, it downloads it in these like huge chunks and huge blocks of information. And this gate causes pressure for you to then find clarity within this huge block document of information. So you get all of this, it comes into your head through this gate, and you're looking at it like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, there's so much here, and this shadow of confusion is literally looking at it, and it's like, there's so much here, like, I can't even focus, I can't think straight, I can't see straight, because all of this, it's all this information, like, I can't focus, and it's very in your head, and looking at all of this, like, this is a shit show. Like, where do I even start, right? So that's this shadow of confusion. And your brain is like, we gotta figure it out. Come on, we gotta get clarity. We gotta, get it done. And it wants to get it done very quickly, and it wants to understand. It wants to understand, what does all this mean? How can this all be used? Why did I get this? Like, how does this apply to me, right? So all of these questions are popping up as you're looking at this gigantic block of information. You're just like, help, right? So when you moving into the gift, which is the gift form of this gate, is imagination, it requires a little bit of a perspective shift, right? Because you still have this gigantic block of information. You're still kind of stuck in your head and you're still looking for clarity for it. But it's shifting from, oh my god, this is too much. Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. Oh my god, I can't think straight. And then shifting it to, wait, there's so much here. There's so much information. There's an abundance of information here. There are so many possibilities. All of this information, I can use all of this for so much. Like, there's so much here for me to use. And I can allow myself the time to sort through it. I don't have to come to clarity like right now, like in this moment. No. I get to take my time, I get to sort through this, and I'm gonna come out on the other side of this with so much information, so much wisdom, so many things to share. Like, the possibilities are endless. That is the gift of this gate in its imagination form, is shifting from, oh my god, I'm overwhelmed, this is too much, to, oh my god, there's so much here. There's an abundance of information that I can use, and it's all mine, right? So it's really kind of moving. I'm sorry, there's someone like staring at me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm filming in my car, and what? No, I'm kidding. Not really. Freak, what was I? Oh, so it's coming out of the space of, oh my God, this is too much, I'm overwhelmed, to, oh my God, there's so much here, I can do anything. So that's how you move from confusion to imagination, is by shifting your perspective on it. And then the highest expression of this gate, the city of this gate, is illumination. So when I first read this, I don't have this gate in particular, but when I was first learning about this gate, and I saw that the city was illumination, I used to play Pokemon as a kid. Well, as an adult, I still do. But we're not going to talk about that, okay? Speaking of which. But anyway. Shoot, what was I saying? Undefined Crown Center, losing my train of thought. Oh, I used to play Pokemon as a kid. And sometimes you would have to go into these caves, right? And it's like pitch black dark. You can't see shit in these caves. So you would need to teach one of your Pokemon Flash, so that when you went into this cave, you could be like, hey, use Flash, and they would light up the tunnel. And when they used it, everything became clear. Like the lights turned on, and suddenly you could see everything in the cave. And it was like, okay, I know where I'm going now. Let's go this way. That's how I see this city of illumination. When you are moving out of the confusion and moving into this space of imagination, into this space of abundance and possibilities, your mind, this gate, will naturally sort through all of the information, and you'll come out just with this illumination, like, oh my God, I suddenly get it. Oh my God, it finally clicked. Yes, wait, okay, I get it now, right? But it's a process. It's not something that you download it and immediately it makes sense. Sometimes it might, but most of the time it's through this process of allowance, through the perspective shift, and through just time, letting your mind sort through it all, and then reaching the space of, oh wow, okay, that makes sense. So illumination is really the highest expression of this gate. It's this idea of, oh my God, I get it. I get it. This all makes sense. And now I get to share that. I get to share what I have come to with the people around me, assuming that I have the invitation, because this is a projected gate. So you don't want to be giving out all you don't want to be illuminating everybody before you have an invitation. You need an invitation for illumination. Wait for the invitation, essentially. That's what it is. So yes, so that is Gate 64. I hope that this was helpful. And again, if you want to work with me, all that information will be in the description, and I will see you in the next video.